Good afternoon, I'm John Perkins with the Closing Market Minute. Soybeans were down modestly on Wednesday, continuing to wait and see what's going to happen in this latest round of trade negotiations with China. Reports this week have ranged from the U.S. could walk away from the table to there could be a deal this Friday. In any event, nothing's been signed as of yet, and negotiations are scheduled to continue next week in Washington, D.C. Beans are also watching harvest activity in South America. Corn ended the session higher, continuing to keep an eye on U.S. planting conditions, which could be very wet over the next 7 to 10 days, and 30-day forecasts have varied temperatures, but mostly wet weather in many key U.S. growing areas. That's definitely going to be something to keep an eye on. Wheat closed higher on an oversold bounce. Also, spring wheat planting slower than normal, and while winter wheat is in good shape overall, development slower than average. Weather's also going to play a factor. Live and feeder cattle were mixed, mostly lower ahead of this week's widespread direct cash cattle business. Bids and asking prices remain pretty far apart where they're even reported. Box beef was mixed at midday. And hogs ended the session sharply higher, with pork up modestly at midday, and some start-of-the-month short covering was also a factor. But the overall fundamental outlook continues to be kind of questionable. There are the uncertainties about Chinese demand for U.S. pork, and Argentina and China did sign a pork export deal earlier this week. I'm John Perkins with the Closing Market Minute.